Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere.
Sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components, Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
At People's Bank, the team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. They provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you're a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. The strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a Coyote, Bush Hog, Vermeer, and Coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have two locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Gully Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
For more than 120 years, People's Bank has been dedicated to helping businesses thrive. The local business and commercial bankers take the time to understand your business, and that's where relationships start. From there, People's Bank offers a range of loans to best fit your needs, because there's no one-size-fits-all approach to financing. Operating loans, lines of credit, cash management, whether it's for day-to-day operations, expansion, or new equipment, People's Bank is committed to working together and building your success. People's Bank, member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a Coyote, Bush Hog, Vermeer, and Coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Gully Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Geno's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
A well-run retirement plan can attract and retain valuable employees, whether your organization has 2 or 2,000. People's Bank offers solutions to determine the best benefits approach that meets your business goals. People's Bank 401k Solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin, we offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Maysville Park. You're watching live WVRC Clay County Sports Panther Baseball for the home opener for the Clay County Panthers. I'm Alan Tanner, of course, alongside Dylan Vaughn, and we are live atop the hill at Maysville, ready for some baseball action. The Panthers are going to take on the Red Devils of Calhoun County. It's a beautiful evening. Couldn't ask for a better afternoon, evening of baseball. Dill, welcome in, and you ready for a little baseball action?
It's good to be here, Al. We've covered a couple softball games here so far. First baseball game of the season, so I'm excited to see, the little subtle differences that there's going to be. A little strategy involved in baseball that you might not use in softball. So that'll be exciting. It's always fun when Calhoun comes over. We always talk about a rivalry game. You just never know what's going to happen. Do we have a first pitch here?
Yes, and we have a ceremonial first pitch, and I'm not sure. I missed who that was.
I did too. Jeremy, did you hear who that was throwing out the first pitch? Okay. Well, it was a good one. It's going to be a strike. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yes, and I think Coach Krajewski has started this, and we're trying to listen in. Let me see if we can hear who this is.
Out the first pitch.
There it was.
That was a rocket.
I was hearing all kinds of noises in my headphones. I'm not sure what that was.
We promised we weren't burping, but that's what it sounded like. I don't know what the deal was there. Anyway, it's good first pitch there.
Yeah, and I think you're going to have that all season long. Coach K is trying to get sponsors for the games. And so any sponsors will help with the cost of umpires and the cost of having a game, and they'll throw out the first pitch. That was a nice one there.
Yes.
And, you're right, Dill. It should be exciting. This is a young Panther team. And like you said, we've watched a lot of softball, some subtle differences from baseball. Hopefully you're able to see the game. We've got a couple different camera views. So that's the mound camera there, and then you'll see we'll try to track the ball and do the very best we can. We're working out some different possibilities for where to place the camera. Right now we're on the top of the hill, so hopefully that is one that you'll be able to watch and see the game. Looks like both coaches are heading out to home plate before the national anthem. Let's see if we got a lineup here for the Panthers. It's going to be Gatlin Stanton leading off and playing center field. Pierce Adkins, number 14, is going to bat second, and he's playing the catcher position. Joel Elliott will bat in the third spot, and he's going to play first base this evening. Jamie Gross is the designated hitter tonight, and he'll hit for Eli Matheny, who is playing in left field. John Paxton will bat fifth, and he's going to play right field. Luke Stewart is the starting pitcher tonight. He'll bat sixth. Cooper Collins, he will bat seventh, and he'll play third base. Colin Elliott will bat in the 8-hole, and he's at second. And Landon Delwart will round things out and be kind of a second leadoff hitter there. He'll bat ninth, and he'll play shortstop. On the bench for the Panthers, you're going to see Nick Williams, Lathan Brown, Raymond Eggleton, Bentley Rogers, Austin Craze, and Briar Dorsey. So any of those guys at any time could come off the bench. And, Dill, do we have a lineup for Calhoun?
We sure do. At the top, you're going to hear a familiar name from football and from basketball, Chase Schoolcraft, number 23.
Oh, yes.
He's also going to pitch this evening. So pitch and lead off. Got to be a special talent to be able to do both of those.
Yes.
You're going to see Josiah Wilson, number 1. He plays center field. He'll bat second. Batting third will be number 54, the second baseman, Ruger Carter. Batting cleanup will be Garrett Carpenter, the third baseman. He's number 41. Batting 5th will be Cooper Morris, number 45. He'll play first base. Batting 6th is Charter Cottrell, right fielder. He's going to be number 13 this evening. Batting 7th will be Reese Schoolcraft, a left fielder. He is number 2 this evening. Batting 8th, this guy pitched last night for him against Wahama. They took a 4-0 loss last evening as I looked over some stats. Xander Quick, he's going to be the catcher this evening. So pitch last night, catch this evening. Another tough thing to do.
Apparently.
And then batting 9th will be Evan Collins, a shortstop, number 8. So some names in there we've heard, some names in there we haven't heard so far. It's always nice to get to watch from sport to sport, just to see some new names in there and some familiar names and see some of these athletes that play 3 or 4 different sports.
And this should be a good one, honestly. Calhoun usually, historically, has been decent with on the baseball program. And I just kind of watching them warm up, they're definitely going to compete out there this afternoon. I know that you look at the football score and even the basketball score and you think, well, we should be able to handle these guys. But I'm telling you right now, they're not a bad baseball team. And I'm not an expert on the other teams, but Wahama was state champions.
Yeah.
I know they were really, really good in years past, and I imagine that might be the same this year. So they're going to be a challenge for sure. And the Schoolcraft kid is really, really good, Chase Schoolcraft.
We heard from Coach Krajewski. He was talking to us a little bit as we were getting the field ready and figuring out where we were going to put some things a few weeks back. He said Chase Schoolcraft pitched a lot for him last year. I think he said he's a lefty.
Yeah.
Lefty pitcher, takes a little bit off the ball. Sometimes doesn't throw it real hard, but he just knows how to pitch. So you're going to see some of that this evening as he comes out. But as we say that, he'll probably come out and light up the radar gun about 85, 90 miles an hour, wouldn't you say?
Yes, and this is probably, of course, the field looks beautiful right now. We were up here, when was that, deal? About 3 weeks ago, and it was covered in snow and slush. So really impressed by the field. But I say that because the boys haven't had a chance to be on this field a whole lot, maybe 1 or 2 practices at most. So they've been utilizing other facilities. So this will be interesting to kind of see. This is Calhoun's first time being on this field this year, but it may be close to our first time as well. So I know we played last night, ended up going down to Buffalo. Was it 7-0, I believe?
Yeah, we had 7-0 loss to Buffalo last night. And as I was looking on Max Preps out, it showed the Liberty game on the 13th of March. For some reason, it counted that game, but we kind of think that might have been a scrimmage. But it was a 7-6 loss to Liberty. And we haven't hit the ball real well in the scrimmages, or we haven't hit the ball real well against Buffalo last night. We got a few kids that have some pretty decent averages, but you're going to have that early in the season. You're going to look for some guys here. Probably, Joel Elliott, he's 2 for 5 on the season, so he's probably going to be one of those big hitters in the lineup. Pierce Adkins, I've been really impressed looking through his stats, and doesn't play other sports that we've seen, but baseball seems to be what he stands out at.
Pierce plays baseball all year round. Pierce didn't wrestle this year, but is an extremely talented wrestler.
Awesome.
But baseball is his favorite sport, you might say, his main sport. And from just talking to Jada, his mother, I think he has aspirations of playing Division I college baseball somewhere, and you're going to see why when he comes up to the plate and with the things he does at the field. A natural talent on the baseball field, and it's a hard sport to play.
Well, just looking through his early stats, he's 3 for 5, batting .600. You can't really look at batting average this early, but .600 batting average. He has an RBI, and he has 2 stolen bases, the only player on the team that I saw that had a steal. So if you're kind of filling up the box score there every evening, that's going to catch some attention for sure.
Yep, and Dill, I think it is time for the national anthem, so we'll leave it right here, and hopefully you'll be able to hear the national anthem, and then we'll get started. So enjoy. So maybe they're going to do the player introductions first.
Yeah, they'll do player introductions, then we'll get into the anthem here.
So we're working out the kinks too.
Let's get a quick ad in here, Al, and then we'll come back for the anthem, and we'll be ready for some baseball.
All right, folks, stay with us. Thanks for tuning in. WVRC Clay County Sports Panther Baseball right here.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured 1 ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
And we're back, and it is time for the national anthem. Well, as they say, play ball.
Play ball indeed. I like it.
All right, we are set to go. The Panthers are going to take the field, and it is Luke Stewart on the mound, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, Luke Stewart.
Yeah, Luke Stewart on the mound. Luke was scheduled to pitch here in the home opener. What was it, Monday night?
Would have been Monday, yep.
Yep, Monday evening, and didn't pitch, so I think Joel went ahead and got the start last night as scheduled. They just pushed Luke back to today, and he's ready to go. Luke, a right-hander. I've never seen Luke pitch, so I'm not really sure what kind of stuff he has.
Well, we got some stats on him. He's pitched at least one inning this year. I'm not sure if it was in what we think was the scrimmage or if it was in the ball game. I don't figure it would have been in the ball game yesterday evening, but he has pitched one inning, gave up one hit, and has 2 strikeouts. So must have swing and miss stuff, or must just have that ability to get guys looking, because he did get 2 strikeouts in 1 inning pitched. So.
Yep, and as typical in most high school games, it's going to be so important to throw strikes.
Absolutely.
Innings get out of hand really fast when you don't throw strikes, and the hitters become super patient. Everybody wants to get on base. Everybody wants to score runs, and the easiest way to do that is to stand up there and take your walk. And a lot of times that happens, but if you fill up the strike zone, usually you're pretty successful at this level, and so hopefully Luke will do that. Luke's an avid fisherman as well, if you knew that about him.
Absolutely.
But hopefully he can pitch just as well as he can fish, because he can fish with the best of them.
Good. Well, you said something important there, Al. Throw strikes. You got 8 defenders out here that, from watching them warm up, they look pretty solid in the field.
Yep.
Let them make the plays for you if you're not going to get your strikeouts in. But throw strikes. Don't leave them out here standing and watching the game. Sometimes that gets a little boring out there for the fielders, and you don't put your whole effort into the game when you're just standing out there for a long time and your pitcher's not throwing strikes. So get that ball in the strike zone, let your fielders do the work, and it looks like we're about ready to get started here, Al.
Yep, as the infielders kind of meet on the mound and they're set to go, it is a battery mate of Luke Stewart and Pierce Adkins, and leading off the game for the Calhoun Red Devils is Chase Schoolcraft. Chase wears number 23 again. He bats right-handed, but looks like he will step in there, and he's ready to go. Here's the first pitch, and it's high. Schoolcraft ducks underneath it for ball 1. 1-0 the count here. Stewart settles in, and he's going to work quick right from the mound. He'll kick, and the pitch. A little low and outside for ball 2. So 2-0 here to start the game. And again, just important for Luke to settle down here. Don't want to throw nothing right down the middle, but you'd love to see that first strike. I imagine Schoolcraft will be taking all the way here. So just rear back and throw one right in there, right over the heart of the plate here. There it is, right on the outside corner. Strike one, a good pitch there from Stewart, and that kind of gets you settled in if you're on the mound there. If you've got thrown that first strike, let's make it happen again here. Here's the next pitch. Little inside, so 3-1, working behind the count around the infield again is you got the Elliott brothers man on the right side of the infield, and you've got Collins and Delward on the left side. Here's the next pitch, swung on, fouled over near the home side dugout, and so now he's ran it full, I believe, 3-2. So we'll see if we can't get a decision here.
Good job battling back in here. Get back into this battle here at the plate. See if you can't get him out with a strikeout, or possibly that swing looked a little late. See if you can't get him on a little ground.
Yeah, that one a little high. So Schoolcraft will take first base. Now you're going to see him take off and run probably pretty quickly, as he is a very good athlete, quick, likes to move, and you'll see that a lot. And this is Josiah Wilson, the center fielder, will step in here now, maybe even bunting him over. We'll check on Schoolcraft here and see if he doesn't take off, as Stewart is ready. Now he'll step off and look Schoolcraft back.
I was thinking the same thing there when he got into the 3-ball count. You know, Schoolcraft's a good athlete. See if he's not on the move here. You said it well, Al.
Yep, there he goes. Pitch is in there, and the throw down is not in time. There's a stolen base for Schoolcraft. You can see it there on the bottom left of your screen. He slides in there safely, so immediately you've got a runner in scoring position here with nobody out. That was a ball. It is 1-0 the count, as Stewart will step back up to the plate. Now you just got to worry about the hitter. Schoolcraft's going to jump around out there as Stewart again steps off and chases him back to the bag. Now he'll reset, and here comes Pierce. He's going to talk to him a minute, and I imagine just say, hey, just worry about the batter right here.
Oh, boy.
This early in the game.
Look here, we got a friend coming in.
Yeah, we got some big, lovely dogs out here in the outfield. I wish we had a camera on them. He might help us broadcast here in a little bit.
All right.
He loves it. All right, so after that meeting at the mound, again, it's Josiah Wilson at the plate. 1-0 the count here. Schoolcraft standing at second base, gets his lead. And Stewart takes the sign, and here's the pitch. It's low, bounces in the dirt, and Schoolcraft around third. Now locating it is Adkins. But immediately, man, Schoolcraft gets a walk, a stolen base, a pitch in the dirt that gets by the catcher, and now he's standing on third base.
Boy, he thought about possibly trying to go home there. Good thought, but there's not a whole lot of room back there behind home.
Yep, there's a good pitch right in there on the outside corner, a strike, and if Stewart can put it right there, there is not much you can do with that pitch. We've saw that pitch twice now, as Wilson standing there looking at it. 2-1 the count. Here's the next pitch. There it is. Took a little off. Strike three. I didn't realize there was two strikes in the count.
I had one strike up there. Okay.
Strike three. So
big first out.
Yeah, Stewart battles back, gets Wilson looking, and that will bring Ruger Carter to the plate. Wearing number 54 as a second baseman. You don't see that often.
I like it.
Carter stands in as a Stewart again steps off and looks Schoolcraft back. He slides in there safely. And again, he's getting his lead. You can't see. He's bouncing around over there. And again, if you're Stewart, just focus on the batter here. Don't worry too much about that runner. Take care of things at the plate. Here's the pitch now. Good pitch. Strike right on that outside corner again. And he has kind of located that strike zone suddenly.
Yeah, that was a good fastball right on the outside corner. Not much Carter would have done with that one. Probably been late on it, go to right field.
Here's another pitch in there. Swung on, hit into the outfield to the right fielder, Matheny. That's going to be a base hit. Schoolcraft will come to the plate. Just kind of a lofty swing. Hit it right in between Collins and Delwart there on that left side. And one hit, and it's 1-0. Calhoun County leads. But now you erase that runner over there at third. And Carter standing at first base. He is not the athlete that Schoolcraft is, so maybe you don't worry as much about the steal. And that'll bring up Carpenter. Garrett Carpenter plays third base. There's a good pitch. Just missed, however. So it is 1-0 now the count on Carpenter.
At this point, keep that ball down low. Get a ground ball to one of your infielders. Possibly get out of this thing with a double play.
Here's Stewart. Out of the stretch, swing and miss. Nice pitch there. Took the bottom out of that one. The bottom kind of fell out there as Carpenter was swinging for it. Missed it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not really much threat here to run over on first base. There's another swing and a miss. Nice job there, and Stewart's settling in nicely here. He's got Carpenter down to 2 strikes. Again, you got Carter over there on first base. Not really much of a threat to run. I don't think there's any threat there. And here's the 2-strike pitch.
Nice.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 out in the inning. How about that?
Good pitch inside of, not on the inside corner, kind of looked like a breaking ball of some sort that cut into the hitter, and he couldn't get any piece of that. Did he make contact in that at bat?
I don't think so.
Swung 3 times, didn't make any contact.
Yep. Cooper Morris, the first baseman, will now step in here, and Stewart's working quickly. There's a high pitch for a ball, but you're right, that ball kind of broke right. It started as a strike and then kind of broke in right off the plate, and Carpenter had no chance. 1 ball, no strikes. Go ahead, Dill.
I'm just trying to keep everything caught up here.
He's working fast and challenging you here. Now he's going to step off. He's got a runner. Here's the throw.
I think he might have got it.
Out of there. Nice play. Stewart stepped off, threw right to Delwart, had him looking. There it is. What a play. Out. Nice tag by Delwart. Nice throw by Stewart. 3 outs in the inning. And we'll go to break. Calhoun does get a run. However, one run on 1 hit. It's 1-0. Panthers coming up, bottom of the first. We'll take a break right here on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components, Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
We are back here at Maysville Park, and it's Chase Schoolcraft on the mound, and Dill, he's going to throw right-handed, so
okay.
I don't know if he's ambidextrous or not.
Well, maybe we just heard wrong.
Yeah. He's going to throw right-handed. That probably helps us out a lot because it's sometimes hard to hit a lefty when you don't see it often. But Schoolcraft's going to be on the mound. Doing the catching is Xander Quick. Playing first base, Cooper Morris. Second base, Ruger Carter. Third base, Garrett Carpenter. Manning the shortstop spot is Evan Collins. Out in left field is Reese Schoolcraft. In center field, Josiah Wilson. And in right field is Charter Cottrell. Leading off the game for the Panthers is going to be Gatlin Stanton. Gatlin is a transfer new to the Panthers this year. You heard his name some in football, and Gatlin is an athlete, a really good athlete. Probably plays a lot of different sports, but he can hit the ball as well.
My goodness, he came on strong towards the end of the football season. Made a lot of special teams plays earlier in the season.
Yep.
Later in the season, you saw him on offense and on defense. And, man, he's a good athlete, plays center field. Watching him throw the ball around out here, he has a cannon.
Yes.
So, and batting leadoff, you got to imagine he's pretty quick. Got to imagine he can put the bat on the ball. I'm excited to see what he can do here. Watch for some slow stuff from Schoolcraft.
Yeah.
We got to wait back on it. Sometimes you get geared up for that heater. Wait back on it here and see what you can do with it.
Sometimes you'll notice early in the season, as I've watched Panther baseball throughout the years, we're generally a team that starts slow from the plate. Takes us a few games to get going. And a lot of that, I think, because you can't get a lot of field time this time of year. So hopefully we can get rid of those ailments early this year, as that first pitch from Schoolcraft is a ball high, 1-0, and no better way to get comfortable than to make that strike zone a lot smaller. There's another pitch that's inside, ball number 2, and you can see Gatlin stands right in there and doesn't shy away from that. That's the sign of a good hitter, and we'll see here as the next pitch comes in. Swung on, and he was out ahead of that one just a little bit.
That would have been a strike had he not swung. Anyways, give it your best rip, see what you can do with it. Pretty good, solid rip there. I think he'd have done some damage if he makes contact.
Yep, here's the next pitch. That outside pitch is called a ball, and Xander Quick behind the plate saw him try to frame that one a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad idea there, but it's 3-1. Good hitters count here for Stanton, and he fouls this one off the cage. So he'll go back into the batter's box now. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes on Stanton here as he'll step back in, and we'll have to get the rules deal about pitch count, how many you can throw and all that. I'm not sure how that works. I used to know that. As that pitch way up high, and immediately Stanton goes down to first base. He'll march on down there, and I imagine he will be off and running pretty quickly. And here you've got Pierce Adkins. Pierce plays catcher. Watch out. I imagine at some point throughout this season he will put one over the fence out
I
here.
think you're probably right from the stories that I've heard and from how much he plays. Big kid standing in there.
Just a sophomore.
All right.
Just a sophomore, too,
Awesome.
so he's only going to get better. And Schoolcraft going to throw over to first base, not nearly in time, as Stanton goes back in head first easily. Didn't look like he was off and ready to run that time anyways. And you hate to run yourself into an out here with Adkins at the plate. Here's the pitch. And again, the throw down to first base, a dangerous throw. We saw Hannah Gandy do that a lot in softball. A little farther down the line to throw that ball in baseball.
Absolutely.
You'll see a lot of those get away and go down the right field line as it is 1-0, and now it's 2-0 to Adkins.
Boy, at this point, he's taking off for second.
There he goes.
He's in there.
Safe in there, and I'm not sure what happened there. I looked down, too.
I think that might have just been a delayed steal there on the throw back in.
Yeah, the catcher kind of didn't seem took off, so when you don't see him take off immediately, you kind of lose concentration there, and now Stanton's going to stand on second, so we got a runner in scoring position ourselves. The next pitch to Adkins is outside for a ball, so again, 3-0, and Schoolcraft really having trouble here finding the strike zone early.
Well, you got to know Calhoun knows all about Pierce as well. They're probably going to pitch to him with a base open.
And he kind of took a half check swing there. I think that was a strike nonetheless. Yeah. Probably best he didn't make contact that time. It's 3-2 now, the count. And Adkins will step in here with a full count. And we'll wait on the pitch. I believe it's full count anyways. There's a hard smash, but foul right over into that parking lot. Man, that went a long way.
Line that thing out just a little bit. Sneak that thing inside that foul pole.
Yes, as you're seeing there, it's bouncing over there near the driveway. So here's Adkins again now, full count, 3-2, swung on and missed, got him up high. I think that pitch was a little high, probably the last one as well, but Pierce saw it, thought he liked it, swung on and missed, and so 1 out in the inning, and Stanton will remain at second base.
Yeah, you see that pitch up there around your eyes, looks real good, hard to catch up to. Pierce will line that thing out here as the season goes on.
Yep, here's Joel Elliott. Joel's going to step in now. Joel, again, you hear him in all the sports, and no different here. No surprise, he's batting 30, swings at that one and misses, and Schoolcraft's got a little breaking ball there that just kind of breaks enough that gets us out in front of it there. Doing a good job so far. We'll see if we can't adjust to that one. Here's the next one.
Right on the outside corner.
Yeah, got that outside corner again, so now what was looking to be real promising, we're a strike away from having 2 outs. And needing a big base hit to get this run in.
Well, this is who you want at the plate in this situation. He's going to put it in play there. Go
foul ball.
Probably.
Yep.
But early on in the season, not a whole lot to go off of, but Joel is 2 for 5. He has a double, 2 runs scored, and an RBI, so he's already filling up that stat sheet early in the season.
Nice to get one here. This pitch outside, as again you saw Xander Quick try to frame that one. Not able to do so. That one a little too far outside and maybe even low. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Elliott. He stands in there, doesn't even get out of that batter's box. Here's the next pitch again outside for a ball, 2-2. The count back to even.
I'd say you're probably going to look for that same pitch here. He's going to it twice in a row, see if he can't get Elliott to swing and miss out there on a ball outside of the zone.
You'd like to see him leave that one a little over the heart of the plate. There is a line drive off the pitcher's glove, but picked up by the second baseman. Out at first. Stanton does advance to third, and that was a nice play there by the second baseman. That was Ruger Carter. Caught it, or picked it up rather, off of the deflection, and just not quite hit hard enough to get through the hole there. And there's 2 outs in the inning, but we do have a runner at third. And Stanton does have speed, as Jamie Gross, Big Jamie, will step in here, and he can hammer a ball if he gets a hold of one.
Boy, he's an imposing figure in there behind. Ooh, we got a little pick off to third. Don't see that very often now.
No, it's kind of a weird throw to make because you're standing there staring at the runner.
I've still got Gatlin Stanton on first base. There we go.
Yeah, he's standing over on third. That pitch is high for a ball, 1-0 to Jamie. As Jamie is the designated hitter tonight, he's going to bat for Eli Matheny, who will play out in left field. Here's the next pitch, swung on, fouled straight back, and that's strike number 1. If that ball gets in the swing path of Jamie Gross's bat, that could roll a long ways.
A lot of times I've heard if you hit that ball straight back like that, you're right on the pitch, just a little under it here. So if he can line that thing out, you're right. That might go rocket right into center field.
There's that breaking ball.
Frozen on that one.
Yeah, you saw him kind of freeze, thought it was going to stay off the plate. It breaks back over, and now it's 1-2, and you got to protect here. Maybe choke up a little bit, find a way to foul anything off until you can put one in play. There he puts it in play. It's a nice play made by the pitcher, Schoolcraft, who throws it over to first in plenty of time for the third out of the inning. So the Panthers strand Stanton out there at third. We'll head to the top of the second. They still trail 1-0. We head to the top of the second. This is WVRC Clay County Sports. We'll be right back right after this.
At People's Bank, the team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. They provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you're a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. The strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
We are back here at Maysville Park as Luke Stewart steps back out onto the mound for his second inning of work. It's Calhoun leading here, 1-0 on one hit, and it was Chase Schoolcraft got the walk, advanced to second on a stolen base, third on a wild pitch. We'll call it a wild pitch or a pass ball. I don't know how we scored that. And then ended up scoring on the single by Ruger Carter. And that's all it's been. The Panthers unable to come up with anything in the bottom half of the first inning. Did get a walk from Stanton, and he found his way to third base. But Panthers couldn't get in there. We did make some contact, put the ball in play. And again, I mentioned this briefly at the start of the game. It seems like early on in the season the Panthers seem to struggle a little bit from the bat. And I think that's a lot. I attribute it to not being able to get live pitching out here on the field. The weather is still so bad when baseball season starts, and it was just 2 weeks ago or even a week ago it was snowing.
Yeah, it'll take a little time to get your timing down for sure. They'll line this thing out. A lot of good athletes on this ball club. I really like how Luke Stewart pitched that first inning. He ended up with 2 strikeouts and a caught stealing. So I believe this is going to be Cooper Morris here back at bat as there was a caught stealing to end the first inning.
Yep, you are right. Morris stands in there, and that pitch caught a ball. Man, I thought that looked good at the knees.
It did look pretty good, Al.
I like that location. I hope to get that call as the game rolls on. Here's the next pitch from Stewart. That one is inside for a ball, 2-0. Stewart not overpowering hitters by any means, but he just fill up the strike zone. He does have a breaking pitch in there as well, so that helps. There's a nice pitch, swung on and missed. So it's 2-1 the count here, top of the second inning. Leadoff batter in the second inning as the Panthers trying to find a way to get on the scoreboard here, get back into the dugout and on the scoreboard, I should say. Here's the next pitch. That's a nice one. That floated right over the corner of the plate inside for a strike. And that's one of those pitches you can't really do anything if you did swing and hit it. It's probably an easy out.
Absolutely. Changed the eye level, went up high with the last pitch, inside corner on that one, and that looks good on the outside corner.
Oh, yes. Strike 3 looking, and Morris sits back down. You're going to see it right here. That was frozen. Oh, a beautiful pitch.
And a nice job by the catcher back there to frame that thing up and let that umpire see it all the way in, let him know that is the first out of the inning.
All right, so 1 out, and you're going to have Charter Cottrell coming up, the right fielder, as there's a swing and a miss. And how about that back collar matching those gloves?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty impressive.
I like that.
I don't know what, teal?
I would say teal. That's a good absolutely.
Yes, it's 0-1, swung on and missed, and there's another strike. And, boy, when you start filling up that strike zone, the innings can go by quickly, and Stewart can really eat up some innings here.
I'd like to see him go up in the zone here, try to get a swing and a miss. Oh, it goes down.
Goes down and away. Yeah, not a bad idea. Nothing doing there as Cottrell didn't chase. So we'll go back to the mound here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out in the inning. Here's the next pitch. There you go. It's lined over the third baseman's head and into left field. Another hit. And that's going to be a base hit for Cottrell. He's going to be on first base. No harm, no foul. Again, not a hard hit ball. Just kind of looped right over the third baseman's head and into left field. Nice play there by Matheny to get that one in. And so you got a runner on first now. 1 out. And it's Reese Schoolcraft. Is this the brother of Chase?
I would assume so. If anybody out there, I know we got a couple Calhoun folks watching. If you guys know, is this Chase Schoolcraft's brother, we would appreciate that. I would say so.
And here's the lefty deal.
He is a lefty, so maybe we just had everything a little backwards here.
Yeah, the lefty Reese stands in there. He swung on and missed the first pitch, so it's 0-1 here. You got a runner on first. You always got to worry about the threat of a steal. That pitch stays low, a little too low, falls out of the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. 2 hits on the afternoon for Calhoun. Here is Stewart's next pitch. Schoolcraft stands in there, the lefty. And it is looped again right into the glove of the second baseman, Elliott. The throw over to first. Not in time, he's safe, but what a nice play. How about that?
Nice play there by Colin. Man, he's an athlete, just a freshman.
Wow.
He can do just about anything he wants to do, probably.
It was a really nice play there by Colin. Makes the diving stop and makes the diving catch, I guess you could say, and that may be a web jam.
They're going to check out here, maybe.
What are they saying here?
Coach not sure if that ball might have skipped off the dirt. We can't tell from way out here, but we do have the replay. You want to watch it again?
Oh, I think we should. I don't think it hit I do not think that ball hit the dirt. Oh, no, he caught that
pretty
thing.
Solid catch to me. Definitely got under that thing, so that's going to be. Okay, so we do have a comment. Yes, that was Chase Schoolcraft's brother there. So thank you for that. 2 outs in the inning here, Al.
So the Schoolcraft brothers doing some damage here, but this is going to be Xander Quick now. He's the catcher. The right-hander stepping in. Now a 2-out batter. Here's the first pitch inside.
Thought that might have hit him.
It did clip him here. So Xander's going to take first base, and that's going to push Cottrell up to second base. So now you got 2 runners on, and it always makes me a little nervous when you got a runner out there on second. And you hope that as a pitcher with 2 outs, and I'm sure Coach K and Coach Johnson and Coach Adkins are telling Luke the same thing. Just worry about the batter here. That runner can't hurt you if you get the batter out.
I think it was Greg Maddox said a while back, put a guy on first, he can steal second, he can steal third, but he's not going to get home because I'm just going to take care of the guy at the plate.
Well, if we can do anything like Greg Maddox today, that would be impressive.
Absolutely.
And we got, I don't know what the holdup is here.
Conversation going on between the umpires down there. I'm with you. I don't really know what's going on.
Jeremy, scoot that camera over and see if you can catch what kind of discussion's going on over there. What we got going on here? We've got a lineup issue maybe even, it looks like.
So we have Evan Collins slated here to be the batter, the 9-hitter for Calhoun County.
And it appears that is number 8, Evan Collins.
And they submitted their lineup to us. They gave us their card there, so
it looks like it's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that's indeed the case, it looks like everything's correct. And Collins will step in here to the plate, batting right-handed. So you got 1 lefty in the lineup and everybody else a righty for the Red Devils. 2 outs, 2 runners on here. So a big-time play early on in this ball game here. Big-time batter for Stewart. He pitches this one, swing and missed. And Collins up there hacking early. And if you're Stewart, you got to think, all right, I'm just going to fill the strike zone up here. Don't give him anything that he can handle. Get out of this inning. There's a ground ball, goes right to the shortstop. Delwork goes the short way to second. In time for the out. Colin Elliott tags the base, and that is the 3rd out. You're going to see it right here. Good pitch. It was a little high, right where it needed to be, and that is a 6-4 put out. And that's the end of the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. Calhoun remains in the lead, 1-0, and the Panthers coming up. We'll be right back on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured 1 ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
We are back and had a little excitement over there in the half inning, in between the innings. the dog got on the field.
It sure did, and Sean acted as animal control, got over there real quick and said, shoot, get out of here.
That's the same dog that was up here a moment ago. I don't know how he got down there so quick.
It can stay up here, and I'll pet it the whole game long if it'll come up here.
So we are back, and who we got leading off this inning, Dale?
We should have John Paxton here in the 5-hole, then Luke Stewart and Cooper Collins set up to bat this inning out. Again, you want to, from what we saw there in the first, it's not a lot of heat coming from Chase Schoolcraft. You're going to need to wait back, look for a good pitch in the strike zone somewhere, and drive that ball somewhere into the outfield. There's a lot of gaps out here, definitely into right center. You can see if you can get that ball in there, there's a lot of room to get it out there and run with it.
Yeah, I agree, as here's Paxton now stepping in, and he looks at a strike. Schoolcraft does a good job of throwing the ball over the plate. And he doesn't throw it in the same location every time, so does make it difficult. He works very fast. That pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. He doesn't really, you see some pitchers will take their time. He stands right in there, and he is waiting on that batter. As soon as that batter steps in, he is ready to go. Here's the next pitch. Swung on. Looked like it was maybe Paxton got a piece of that one. Catcher couldn't hold on to it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And quickly, John is in the hole here. And just put something in play. You never know what will happen. Make them make the play. Here's the next pitch inside. Almost hit him there.
It sure did. You really don't have much time to waste here with Schoolcraft on the mound. You said it. Super quick, works fast. Defense loves that behind you because you just stay in the game much better than a slow-working pitcher.
Here's a pitch check swing. Doesn't go around. So Paxton doing a good job of keeping it, working the count full here. And John, just a freshman, but handles the bat really well. It just looks like a good ball player in there, and he swung on that one and missed as soon as I say so. Put a good hack on it, just couldn't make contact. But again, he looks comfortable at the plate.
John's a good athlete, Al. He played football, played a little basketball, now he's playing baseball. I had him over at Big Otter for a little while. You watch him out at recess time playing on the field out there. You can just tell he's a natural athlete, and he's just going to get better as his high school career moves forward.
Now here's the pitcher, Luke Stewart. Check swing is a strike, helping to help his own calls here. He'll step in with 1 out and nobody on. And again, Schoolcraft working very quick. That pitch, that catcher, Xander Quick, wanted that as he held it there just a bit longer than usual. Doesn't get the call. It's 1-1. Now Stewart right back at it. Swung on that one. Did get a piece of it. But that pitch is so far outside that they're having a hard time. I'm not sure they could do anything with it when they do hit it.
And if you're Schoolcraft and you see those swings, you just keep going to the same spot.
We'll see what Stewart can do with it here. 1 ball, 2 strike. That pitch on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. My goodness, and there's quickly 2 outs in the inning.
That'll bring up Cooper Collins here playing third base this evening. Cooper's another good athlete. We see him play 3 sports so far this year. I'd like to see him get a hold of one, put one into a gap, and watch him run.
And again, Schoolcraft's going to catch that outside part of the plate. There's a ball right up the middle. It's going to be fielded cleanly by the shortstop. The play at first, it's close. And they're going to call him out. My goodness, that was close. We're going to check the replay right here. The smooth play made.
Ooh, bang, bang.
Oh, that was close. It looked like a tie almost, but the umpire is closer to it. He calls him out. That's a very quick inning for Schoolcraft. We'll head to the top of the third. It's 1-0 Calhoun. We'll be right back on WVRC Clay County Sports.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public, Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Gully Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244 or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Gully Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, Office Manager. Hunter Jones, Apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
We're we're back here for the top of the third inning. The Panthers still hitless in this ball game. They do have a walk, so the perfect game out the window, but the no-hitter's still intact here for Schoolcraft. But it's back to the mound for Luke Stewart. He's given up 2 hits, just a single run there, and it was, again, Schoolcraft to lead off the inning. And who do we have coming up this inning, Dill? Are we leading it back off of Schoolcraft?
We're back to the top of the order to be Schoolcraft, Josiah Wilson, and Ruger Carter here. So keep Schoolcraft off base. You know he's looking to run any chance he gets.
Yeah, just make him put it in play here, if nothing else, and then get him out at first. Don't put him on the bases with a walk, because you know as soon as he reaches first base, he's going to be running, and that's always trouble for any defense. So Panthers meet at the mound, and we are ready to go here. Chase Schoolcraft stepping in, again, trying to help his own cause against the Panthers. Stewart on the mound had a nice second inning, filled up the strike zone, was a pretty quick inning for Stewart, so he'll go right back at it. Swung on and missed as that first pitch from Schoolcraft. Maybe he got a piece of it there. Nonetheless, it's no balls and a strike, and Schoolcraft will step back in here. And just as Schoolcraft was working quick, you'd like to see Luke do the same thing, and he kind of is standing in there. You can see him getting the sign from Pierce, and here we go.
Good
Swung
pitch.
on and missed. You saw, you can probably see the sign there. That was a breaking ball. Thrown down in there, and it's a strike. So 0-2 here to Schoolcraft. And it looks like we're going to get a fastball high here. Here it is. Kind of floated, goes right to Collins at third base. He throws it over to first in time for the out. Nice play there by Cooper. And there's quickly one down. You're going to see it right here coming to his left. That's a hard play to make.
That was a good pitch by Stewart there. Get a little weak contact to third base. Collins made the play. He's comfortable throwing the ball out. He's the quarterback, so he's going to make that throw across every single time.
Yep, and that's going to bring Josiah Wilson to the plate. Wilson struck out last time, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right?
He sure did. Backwards K, so he went down looking in the first inning.
He swings on that one, trying to get his licks in here. Fouls it back. It's no balls and a strike. We're in the top of the third inning, 1 out in the inning, and here is the pitch from Stewart. Fouled off again. So now you've got Wilson down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. And you want to throw strikes, but you don't want to. You maybe try to get him to chase here a little bit.
Looks like they're going to go up again in the zone. Oh, and it broke down inside. Not a bad idea. I like going up in the zone here. Change the eye level again. We've said that a few times.
Yeah.
A couple balls down in the zone. Change that eye level. Get it up in the zone. See if you can't get him a swing and a miss.
Yeah, here's like going to be something off speed here, looks like. And it hits him. Daggone it.
Had him right where you wanted him. Go a little bit too far inside with that one. Hit him right in the shoulder.
And we got the dog on the field here. Switch that camera, see if you can't see it over there by the fence.
All right, good catch. Good play there by number 22. Who do we have there, number 22?
That's Logan Craze, ain't it?
Austin Craze.
Austin Craze, yes.
Good
Sorry.
play, good
Logan's
play.
his brother. He just wants to be a part of the game.
That's right.
What can you say?
Airbud. Anybody ever watch Airbud? Golden, what is it?
Airbud, yeah.
There's some kind of pun that they
Golden
put in
receiver.
There. That's the football one,
Yeah. All right, so we're ready to go. 1 out, 1 runner on is Wilson now. We'll throw over to first. He wasn't going anywhere, but just in case he was thinking about maybe taking a step off, we're going to keep him close.
Yeah, keep an eye on him over there. You just never know.
Ruger Carter 1 for 1. He had a single in the first inning now, and again, Stewart steps over and fakes the throw this time. So he's definitely thinking about Wilson here as Carter steps in. It's a ball outside, 1-0 the count. Pierce behind the plate does have the ability to throw runners out down there at second base. So be ready for that too. And you got to remember, if you're Stewart, your catcher can help you out here too. There's a ball that's hit high but foul. It'll find the bank over there behind the dugout.
It looks about like where we fell the other day trying to get out of here with the ice and the snow.
We, or do you mean me?
Well, I was trying to be nice, but...
Yeah, I'm okay, though. No trouble.
Absolutely.
All right, here is the next pitch. 1-1 count. That one finds the edge of that strike zone again, that outside corner. And that's something we've kind of established now here. I say we. The umpire has established that outside corner as a strike, so you know you're going to get it. He's extended that strike zone out just a little bit, and I think everyone's fine with that. It's been pretty consistent. Now let's hit it. Here's a pop fly, and that'll reach the hillside again, another foul ball. So that was Carter going down there and chasing that one from that outside corner. So he's thinking it too. Maybe you now you've got him looking outside, go back inside here and get a chase.
Just got to be careful because he was able to turn one around and get it into left field for an RBI in the first inning. And that looked pretty good.
Yeah, struck him out, throw down to second. Out of there! Strike him out, throw him out. Adkins to Delwart. Holy moly, what a play. There you have it, out. You saw it right there on the corner of your screen.
Strike him out, throw him out. That's what they call that.
All right, and so we'll head to the bottom of the third. Panthers coming up, trailing 1-0, looking to get in the score column. We'll be right back. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Geno's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
We are back here at Maysville Park. Panthers with a nice finish to that inning, a little strike 'em out, throw 'em out action. And so we'll go with that momentum and ride right on into this inning. And this is number 15. That's Colin Elliott batting 8th here. And looking for some action. Do you look to bunt here maybe or something?
I kind of thought the same thing. Haven't watched Colin play much baseball, but I have watched him play other sports. I know how fast he is. I'd say he could get a bunt down and get the first pretty easily.
Yeah, he's swinging away and missed that one. And again, that outside corner, it's almost like we can't reach the outside of the plate. We're going to have to step in a little closer and protect the inside. And he pops this one up over on the right side. And that's going to reach. No, that stayed in play.
Sure did. That's a long run for that third baseman. That's a long run for that left fielder. Just a pop up for a strike there.
No, it didn't. It actually went out, and there's a little fellow over there trying to throw it over the fence, and he couldn't quite get it. And he got some help over there and did get it over the fence.
Hard to see over there where that thing landed. That chain link fence.
No balls, 2 strikes here, so Elliott's going to have to protect and try to stay in it. Here's the pitch from Schoolcraft. Inside corner, got him looking. My goodness, what a pitch. Yeah, he froze there, and that was a good pitch. It was a strike all the way, and Schoolcraft is in the groove right now.
Yeah, Coach Krajewski was talking about how he'd like to miss him in the rotation when we played Calhoun, but having them as the first game or the second game of the season, you had to think he would probably get in there. Good-looking pitcher, Al.
Yep, here's Delwart now. He's swinging away. Breaking ball is swung right over top of for a strike. And Delwart acts like that second leadoff hitter here, and that's why you have him there. That pitch stays up high. Those are hard to lay off right there. We've talked about that before. Those pitches come in there closer to eye level. It feels like you can hit them. Good job there by Delwart to lay off of it. He fouls this one back. So here you've already found yourself down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and
watch that outside corner again.
Yeah,
now.
I imagine it's going to be a pitch right there, swung and missed. Strike 3, and quickly there are 2 outs in the inning, and that will turn the lineup back over to Gatlin Stanton, who walked in his first at bat, I believe.
He did. He walked, stole a base, got to third, but we couldn't get him in.
So here's Stanton now as a 2-out batter. Schoolcraft right back at it. This pitch into the dirt before it reaches the plate, so it'll be 1-0. Stanton, a patient hitter, was all over the base paths, and you'd like to see maybe if he gets on, I definitely think you're probably looking to steal here at the top of the order with 2 outs. That pitch stays again outside for a ball, 2-0.
he is ready to go again. He catches that ball from the catcher, and he is ready to throw that pitch.
Yeah, just stays in such a rhythm. That ball high. So 3-0 as that one gets by Schoolcraft there. But if don't want to look too far ahead, but again, if Stanton gets on the bases here, I imagine you send him pretty early. You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, right. But if he does happen to get thrown out, you're still at the 2-hole hitter here. That pitch is going to stay out for a ball. So Schoolcraft not really wanting to pitch to Stanton here. I don't know if that's by intention or not, but Stanton will be down there at first, and we'll keep an eye on him as he may look to steal. And here is Pierce Adkins. Pierce struck out his last at bat, but, man, he hit a shot down the left field line. It went foul.
Yes, he
way
did.
Out here.
Well, you'd like to see him hit the ball into this right center field gap. There's so much room out there.
Yes.
If he can hit that thing out there, Gatlin could run for days.
Yeah, there is a really big gap between that center fielder and right fielder.
Okay.
All right, Pierce steps in here, looking to do some damage here with Stanton again on first base. That ball stays low, and again, there goes Stanton. As predicted, right to second base. And now, even though there are 2 outs, you're a base hit away from scoring here. I imagine you'll send Stanton if this ball is hit.
100%. Test the arms in the outfield.
Here's the next pitch. That stays high for a ball, 2-0. And if I'm Calhoun, I'm staying away from Pierce.
Absolutely. That kind of plays into this right center field area we want to hit the ball, though. Want Pierce to hit the ball, though, too. If they stay on the outside part of the plate, easy to hit that ball to the outfield. Looks like they're going to play cautious here again, though. That's kind of one of the things you run into as you get a stolen base. You open up first base, which I don't have on the screen right now, but we do now. And you can kind of pitch around Pierce here and not worry about that bat.
Yep. And, that one was called a strike.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I didn't think that got the plate. Apparently so. So 3-1, and if this is anywhere near the strike zone, I bet you Pierce is swinging away. There it is. Right to the shortstop. It gets through the legs of the shortstop. Stanton's going around third, heading home, and he will tie this ball game up. As Adkins comes through, it'll probably be an error officially, but Stanton was running on contact. It was on the ground. It's a run scored, and that's why you put the ball in play. It is 1-1. Panthers tie this baby up.
Absolutely. Solid swing there by Pierce. You can see why he's probably the leader on this team right now as a batter.
We got a stolen base.
Uh-oh. I think he's in there.
Yeah.
Ball bouncing around.
Yep. And was Pierce holding his leg there for a moment?
I'm not sure. Oh,
this ain't good. So he's kind of holding at his leg a little bit. And, yeah, here comes one of the coaches. I don't know if it was almost like he slid and hit something kind of weird. He's shaking it off and kind of standing up there a little bit. Here comes Coach K now, going to check things out, and you really hate to see that. It's almost like they just put like 40 ton of dirt on this field and sand in it, a lot of sand mixture in that, and maybe, I don't know if sometimes a rock gets in there or something, but he's going to stretch it out there. Now we've got a third coach coming out as they'll look here. Can we get a shot of that on our camera maybe? Yeah, is he going to exit the game?
Well, you hate to see that.
Yeah, we do. I'll tell you what, let's take a quick break as they work on the bases, and we'll be right back right after this.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
All right, we are back. It looks like Pierce is going to exit, so you hope he's okay. But that is Nick Williams coming in to run for Pierce as Elliott steps to the plate. Joel is 0 for 1 in this ball game as he looks at a strike on the outside corner. It's 1 ball and 1 strike now to Elliott as he swings and chops this one over to first base, but foul. And Williams will step back to second base here. And, man, I don't know what happened there. It looked like he hurt his hip. Is that what you saw too, Dale?
Working out that left hip over there in the dugout right now. Not 100% sure what happened. We did see one of the coaches come out and work on the base there. And that's another pitch on the outside. What a pitch.
Yeah, strike 3 called. So Elliott will go back to the dugout, and so will the Panthers. They'll have to come out and play defense here, but they do get the tying run across on the hit by Adkins as Gatlin Stanton draws a walk, and a little 2-out magic ties this ball game up for the Panthers. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Calhoun coming up, top of the 4th inning on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
A well-run retirement plan can attract and retain valuable employees, whether your organization has 2 or 2,000. People's Bank offers solutions to determine the best benefits approach that meets your business goals. People's Bank 401k solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
We are back here at Maysel Park in Maysel, West Virginia, as the Panthers come back out onto the field, and I'm trying to get a look there at who is behind the plate, and I think that might be Bentley Rogers back there catching, but that may just be because somebody's putting on some catching gear. And I do not know who the backup catcher is, to be honest with you.
That's a good question. Not sure of that either. I will give a little shout-out here. One of my 4th graders from Big Otter is watching the ball game here. Sawyer Williams says, hey, Mr. Vaughn, hey, buddy. Hope you got your reading done this evening. We're reading about magnifying and how we can see things close up with a magnifying glass and a microscope. So we actually broke some microscopes out today, Al, and looked at some grasshopper legs and grasshopper wings.
Now that sounds fun. We didn't do anything that fun in Algebra 2 at Clay High School. But Sawyer, glad you're watching. Sawyer's a heck of an athlete. I know he's really good basketball player.
Well, we were throwing some football around at recess time today.
I hope he plays football and baseball because he'd be a good one.
Absolutely.
Wearing the blue and gold very soon. And
let's go through some stats here real quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
We were kind of talking between innings. Chase Schoolcraft pitched really well so far. 3 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts so far. So impressive stuff. And it's not the heater. It's those breaking pitches on that outside corner that he's been doing so well with. And I think, if I've got my stats here correct, 3 of those have been looking.
Pretty impressive.
Luke Stewart has pitched 3 innings now, and he has 4 strikeouts, I believe. So, again, more than a strikeout an inning. That's what you're looking for as a pitcher. So, I'm wondering, we still can't quite figure out who that catcher is behind the plate.
Is that Joel?
Very possibly could be. Who's in here at first base?
Switch over there to that camera, and let's see who's at first base there. That is 27.
That's John, isn't it?
That's John. So who went to right out here? As we get a shot over in right field,
Number 1.
That is Latham Brown. So
Okay.
I think Joel went to catcher. So you got Joel playing catcher. You've got John Paxton going to first and Latham Brown going to right field. So some change-ups here. And if Joel back there behind the plate doesn't, again, we've talked about Joel a lot, doesn't surprise anybody. He's an athlete. He can do just about anything. And he's got a cannon himself back there, so he can throw runners out as well.
Absolutely. You like to have an athlete back there behind the plate, and if there's one thing that Joel Elliott is, he is a heck of an athlete here. As we're going to have Garrett Carpenter stepping to the plate. Struck out his first at bat in the first inning.
And thought about offering at that pitch. It hit the dirt, so he'll lay off of it. It's 1 ball, no strikes, top of the 4th inning. 1-1 your score. Not a lot of runs, but some good defense by both teams. There's a pitch that is hit foul, and Carpenter unable to do anything with that. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Stewart has settled in nicely, you take away that first walk to Schoolcraft, and really it's been, I think, 2 hits, but they're pretty soft hits. Nothing really damaging. This pitch is hit right to the third baseman.
Foul ball.
Going to be foul, and probably a good idea to let that one go foul.
Slow hit ball, you don't have much of a chance throwing him out at first base. So you're right. Let that thing roll foul and live to fight another day with a 1-2 count here. Look for Luke Stewart. I'm telling you, you said it before, that home plate umpire, given that outside corner, go out there a little bit further, see if you can't get a swing and a miss or possibly get that umpire to make the final strike call.
Here's the kick and the pitch. There it is. Breaking ball in the outside corner. Strike 3. You called it, Dill. That is a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Look at this pitch.
Curve ball right there. What a frame job by Joel Elliott, too, because that might have been a smidge outside.
Yeah, I love that pitch right there, and that's beautiful. That's baseball at its finest. And now we got Cooper Morse coming up. Here's the pitch to Cooper, and that one looks like the release point a little late for Luke, and that one gets into the dirt. So it's 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out in the inning here. And keep runners off base, and they really can't hurt you. Again, it's been the walks on both sides that's resulted in runs.
A couple of hit-by pitches, too, here for Stewart this evening. So that's kind of been his bugaboo on that inside part of the plate.
That pitch swung on and fouled, so even the count back out 1-1 the count.
Cooper's 0 for 1 this evening. He did strike out in the second inning, and that was a strikeout looking. So it's 1-1 here.
Here is Stewart now, stands in. Here's the kick and the pitch. Inside for a ball, 2-1.
Did you see Joel try to yank that thing back down into the zone there?
Yeah. And Stewart, from the windup, has been pretty comfortable, but wonder if he seems to really fill up the strike zone from the stretch. I wonder if there's ever any consideration of just pitching from the stretch.
It's a good eye, Al. I hadn't caught that, but I'm going to take your word for it and say it's not a bad idea.
He seems, just from the naked eye out here, seems like he might be a little more comfortable from the stretch, and we're going to see it right here because he walks Cottrell, and so you got a runner on. And the batter will be Reese Schoolcraft.
Well, I believe that was Cooper Morris there.
Okay.
This will be Charter Cottrell coming to the plate now.
Yeah, I think you're right. I had that mixed up. So Cottrell's going to come to the plate. Morris will stand on first. And Morris is trotting back down here to home plate. What's going on, Dale? I'm trying to listen.
No idea, to be honest with you, Al.
As there's some discussion.
Is there a question about the count? I've already changed the count, but I definitely think that was ball 4.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Not sure. He'll trot back down to first, just getting his sprints in here.
We're not close enough to the action to really tell what was going on. But so it is. Who we got here coming to the plate?
This should be Charter Cottrell.
Yeah, Charter Cottrell 13. That is correct. I can see it here. So now from the stretch is Stewart, and he throws it right in there for a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Cottrell. And I just think it just feels to me like Stewart's pretty comfortable from that stretch position.
I wonder if they'll try to test Joel here.
This one kind of looped over to shortstop, caught by Delwart. No throw back to first, and a nice play there as Delwart comes all the way across to his left, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. And you're right, probably doesn't hurt anything as you've got Reese Schoolcraft coming up here as with 2 outs, left-handed batter. They may very well try to test Joel's arm.
Cooper Morris is a really good athlete, good basketball player. Seems like he's got some speed on him, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him on the move here with 2 outs, try to get him into scoring position for Schoolcraft.
Stewart very aware of the base runners and does a pretty good job of keeping them honest. There's another good pitch, but they're going to call that a ball. As a little different here since Schoolcraft is a left-hander, that inside corner, you wonder if you'll get that same location. Swung on and missed. Don't need to worry about location on that one if they swing and miss.
Absolutely.
1-1 is the count. 2 men out. We're in the top of the 4th inning. This game tied up at 1. Here is Stewart now. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And have you been able to tell, doesn't he just look a little more comfortable from the stretch?
You were onto something for sure, Al, because he's pumping those strikes in there now.
Works a little quicker, too, and this pitch stays high. There's the steal. Joel's throw down, and the ball is dropped as Delwart tried to play it off, but the ball was behind him. I think he was safe nonetheless.
Well, how about Jeremy over there working that zoom, Al? He's getting better at that every
Yes, he
single
is.
day. Good job over there, Jeremy, on the camera, my friend.
Doing a great job over there, braving the elements out here. Here's the next pitch from Stewart. Oh, that's behind Schoolcraft, and the runner's going to be off and moving. No throw down to third. So now you've got a runner on third with 2 outs. Still, you're okay here if you just make an out, but so many ways to score when there's a runner on third base. Here's the next pitch. It's a little weak grounder to Stewart. He picks it up. He's going to take it over and toss to first. Paxton makes the play. 3 outs in the inning, and that is how the inning ends, as you're going to see it right here. Nice little toss over there. We almost had it on the replay.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still tied at 1. Panthers coming up. This is WVRC Clay County Sports. We will be right back.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
We're back here at beautiful Maysel Park. I want to take a moment and shout out to all of our sponsors. We appreciate what you do and we appreciate you helping us out here. And Schoolcraft right on the mound, and you can see he works from the stretch all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter if there's a runner on or not. He's always going from the stretch, and that's part of his game, I imagine, just working quick, getting that pitch in there. And it's really a lot harder to read if you're going to try to steal a base, working from the stretch like that. And, yeah, so we'll see if we can, got to make him work a little bit. He really hasn't labored at all. I don't know how many pitches he's thrown, but it can't be that many.
Yeah, you're right. He does have 6 strikeouts, so that tends to run your count up a little bit, but he really hasn't worked that hard through these 4 innings. Hadn't put a lot of guys on base. So we really need to see if we can't string some hits together, string a couple of walks together, put some pressure on him here, as we're going to have James Gross leading off, then John Paxton and Luke Stewart here in the bottom of the 4th.
All right, so big Jamie Gross did put the ball in play last time, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, right? A little weak grounder to third. So he did make contact here, but you would really like to see him put a charge in one here. And I'm not sure of the rule, but I believe you can pinch run and then come back in and play, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we'll have to get clarification on all these rules. There's so many rules that go around.
Yep, Gross up there swinging. He fouls that one off, so it's no balls and a strike. And immediately right back at it is Schoolcraft as he is ready to go.
I can't tell. Is James Gross wearing batting gloves?
I don't think so.
I like it.
Yep.
Ugh,
and froze him there, strike. So, again, 0-2. Schoolcraft just filling up that zone.
Such a tough pitch. You see it at your eyes, and it drops right into the zone.
Swing and miss. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. And Gross is going to have to head back to the dugout quickly. 1 out in the inning, and that'll bring up John Paxton. My goodness. He is just pumping them in there.
Sure
3 pitches and an out.
Boy, I'd like to see somebody just put one into an alley somewhere here and run for days. There's so much room in this outfield.
Yep, and again, that center fielder kind of playing off to his right would be the batter's left, so that right center field alley there is a pretty big gap. And here's John now. He stands in. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike, so 1-1 the count. And every now and then Schoolcraft will throw a couple pitches wide and in the dirt, and you think maybe something's happening, and he just starts filling it back up again. That pitch is going to stay low and away. He just stays away from the big part of the bat and makes these guys reach for pitches that they can't really put hard contact on, and that's a recipe for success. There's another good breaking ball in there for a strike. And, boy, he's mastered that, hasn't he?
He's an excellent pitcher, Al. Can't say enough about it. We talked coming in, not a lot of heat on the fastball, but when you can do that right there, you're going to freeze a lot of guys in high school baseball.
That pitch, that dropped right down into the zone. A good breaking ball, and Schoolcraft gets him looking quickly 2 outs in the inning, and now you've got Luke Stewart. Pitcher on pitcher. Stewart hits one. It's going to fall for a hit. So there's another hit as Stewart will stand on first base up there swinging. Maybe he thought, I'll do this as well. I know what you're going to throw here, and I'll just stick my bat out there, make contact, and let it take care of itself.
Make contact, put the bat on the ball. You never know what will happen. And not hard contact on that one, but it dropped in a good spot as we're going to have Cooper Collins up here now with a runner on first and 2 down.
All right, Collins looking to help this cause as well. That pitch in the dirt. Stewart not going anywhere. Man, you would have liked to got to second base on that one.
I'm not sure if I think that might have been called a strike because I think the catcher just dropped it. It looked like it was in the zone. We'll see here.
So no balls and a strike. That one stays up just a little bit. You could see the catcher quick wanted that one. He held it there just a half second longer, didn't get the call, so it's 1-1. They're going to throw over to first. Stewart in there safely as he dives in head first, and that slows a runner down, even if it's safe. Runners that have to, when you have to slide back into the last thing you want to do is get picked off of first.
Oh, yeah.
There's a hit off the glove. It's going to be trouble. The second baseman tries to make a play, can't do it. Ball gets by the first baseman. Running to third is Stewart. He's going to be safe at third, and now you've got runners on the corners with 2 outs and a chance to take the lead here. So we'll give a hit to I think we can call a hit on that one, can't we, Cooper?
Definitely. So that was hit weakly. I don't think they were going to get him out on that one. Probably an error on the throw.
Yeah, I would say
him over to third base.
A hit and an error as the base runner will head to third. Second hit of the game for the Panthers, and now you've got a chance here, and you bring up Colin Elliott. Colin just a freshman, but I have no doubt that he gets a pitch he can do something with. And now the question becomes, we talked about a bunt last time, do you put the squeeze play on here?
The third baseman is holding on the runner at third, so he's back. And we're going to get a pinch runner coming over.
Now,
a number on that.
Now that I see this happening, you can pinch run for the pitcher, I believe.
Okay.
And I think that doesn't mean he's exiting the game. And who is that out there, Dale?
I thought I saw number 15, but I am not sure.
Yeah, that's all.
Who is that, Jeremy? Okay. We'll get a name on him here in just a second.
All right. Did you see what number that was, Jeremy? 19. That's Bentley Rogers.
Okay.
And there's going to be runner taken off. Cooper steals second, and that's something I'm surprised the runner didn't take off there as Cooper took second. You don't normally see a throw to second when there's a runner on third, but Cooper takes second here. Now that pitch called a ball.
Must have stayed up. I thought we don't have bases loaded, do we? I thought that ball floated back into the zone, but it must not have. We'll take that 1-0 count here. In pretty good position here. Put the ball in play, make them make a play, and score a couple of runs.
That pitch stays low for another ball. 2-0 the count. Colin Elliott, the batter, and you got the senior Landon Delwart on deck. So you got a real chance here to do some damage, to take the lead in what feels like a big run in this game. He pops this one up. Schoolcraft over to make the play. He does make it. And so a pop-up into foul territory, not how you wanted to end that one. And that'll be it. So we will head to the top of the 5th inning. It is still 1-1. Calhoun coming up to bat. This is WVRC Clay County Sports. We'll be right back.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a Coyote, Bush Hog, Vermeer, and Coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Tony here. Go-Mart's Groovy Hoops is on now. Earn bonus rewards points and tokens with specially marked items.
Hey, it's Brad checking in. Go to gomart.com or check the app for details.
We are back here at Bradley Field. A little field work as a little fifth inning stretch maybe.
Absolutely.
Doing a little field work there up the first baseline as Stewart does indeed come back into the game, and he'll throw pitch again this inning. He's pitched 4 innings now. What did you say he has on the evening?
Well, let's count those up. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts at the moment. He's given up just the 2 hits, has hit 2 batters. Trying to work that inside part of the plate. So he's pitched relatively well here, Al.
Yeah.
And see, he's got the bottom of the order coming up here, I believe. Xander Quick, Evan Collins, and then back to the top with Chase Schoolcraft.
So you'd love to make Schoolcraft a 2-out batter.
Absolutely.
In this inning. Xander Quick, the catcher now, steps in. He was hit by a pitch earlier. I don't know what he did his second time up.
That was his only plate appearance that I had
so
far.
So that's right, because they're just working through the second time here. So Quick 0 for 0 with a hit. He get a base after hit by pitch, and it's 1-0. He pops this thing straight up into the air. The play going to be made by the third baseman, Cooper Collins. Steps in there and catches that one. That's always a hard play to make, isn't it?
Looking up into those clouds this evening,
yes.
The sky's probably very close to the color of that baseball, and you've also got the lights over there, so good play by Cooper, good focus, and you love to get that first out relatively quickly here in the 5th inning.
Evan Collins going to step up to the plate, and again, so important to get this 8-9 duo out here before Schoolcraft comes to the plate. That pitch stays away for a ball. It's 1-0 the count. We're in the top of the 5th inning. The Panthers and the Red Devils locked in a tight battle. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and missed. Stewart really finding his groove here and has pitched really, really well in this ball game as he is filling up the strike zone here nicely. Here is the next pitch, the 1-1. That's a nice pitch there, and I think you can thank your catcher for that one.
Absolutely.
Kind of framed that one on that outside corner. Another good pitch. Stewart's found that out edge of the zone, and here comes the next one. It's 1-2. There it is.
Nice pitch.
Strike 3. Got him looking. What a pitch. We called it, both of us. It's that same spot. It's been there all night. Man, what a nice pitch.
Okay, now we got a comment here. Scott Bass with a little track update. Track team wins another first-place win, and the girls take second place. You love to see that.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Scott Bass, thank you, Magistrate Bass, for that update. And him, along with Coach Matt Stricker, as this one's popped foul out of play, they do an excellent job with the track team. And that it seems like they do nothing but win first place all the time.
Awesome to hear. You love to hear the success.
Yep. All right, Schoolcraft up now, 0-1. Fouled that first pitch off, swing and miss for strike number 2. And now Stewart doing his best impression of Chase Schoolcraft and working very, very quick.
Boy, if you can find that outside corner here again, you can get out of this thing lickety-split with some quick pitching here. Oh, boy.
He hits this one in the air. As Stanton comes in, makes the play, 3 outs in the inning, and you're going to see a replay right here. He kind of caught that one off the end of the bat. Stanton comes in, makes a pretty nice play on that thing. We'll get that replay figured out. 3 outs in the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Panthers looking to take the lead here at Maysel Park. This is WVRC Clay County Sports. Thanks for watching. We will be right back.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components, Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a Coyote, Bush Hog, Vermeer, and Coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
We're back here at beautiful Mesa Park in Mesa, West Virginia. Schoolcraft are right back out there on the mound. And who do we have coming up this inning, Dale?
Looks like we should have Delwart and then back to the top of the order with Stanton. And I have to wait and see, but Lathan Brown came in, so I think it's going to be it's Pierce Adkins' spot in the order. But I believe it's going to be Lathan Brown batting for him.
Okay, so, man, you would like to do some damage here. We're in the bottom of the 5th. And we got somebody warming up out there.
That's John Paxton getting ready to warm up over on the right field line.
Yeah, so
I expect to see him in the next inning.
Yeah, he'll probably come in and pitch here as Delwart indeed comes to the plate. And, you know, you're in the 5th inning here, so you're running out of innings. Of course, the game's still tied, so you don't know how it's going to play out. But you don't want to run yourself – as Delwart shows bunt there. Can't do it, fouls it back. It's 0-1. But you want to do some damage while you got the top of the order. You don't want to find yourself down late in the game and then have the bottom of the order up if you can help it. So you'd like to do some damage while you can. It's no balls and a strike to Delwart. He's swinging away this time and watches that one. Did he call that a strike?
I don't think so. I didn't see the arm go out, so I'm going to call that 1-1. I could be wrong. It's hard to see from up here.
Yeah, it looked like he did something with his hand, but I'm maybe just saying it was outside. So we'll say 1-1 now. That ball way up high over the head of Landon. 2-1 the count.
And Al, you said something in the softball broadcast the other day when one of our players tried to lay down a bunt. You saw Landon kind of poke at the ball to try to get the bunt down earlier. As that stays up in the zone 3-1, you said it really well. You want to catch the ball with the bat, and that'll just make it deaden and die, and you can run for days.
Yep. That outside pitch swung on into center field. Over. Can't make the play as a center fielder. And Delwart has a hit here, a big hit. And there's that, we talked about it, that second leadoff man, so to speak. Delwart on the bases. Delwart can run. Stanton has had some success here, has been very patient at the plate, and has been on base twice. And so now you've got something cooking here in the bottom of the 5th inning if you're Clay County. And you'd like to see something happen. Put some pressure on Schoolcraft here. He's really relatively had really has not had to worry at all as that throw over is not in time. Let's make him have to work a little bit, and maybe he throws some down the middle here we can do something with. Another throw down, and you see Calhoun is thinking the same thing we are. Maybe Landon's off and moving. Gatlin is a contact hitter. He can put the ball or the bat on the ball, and so maybe even a hit and run or something here going on. He's going to bunt, a nice bunt, but I think it caught his foot or something, or the bat.
It hit the bat as he laid it down, I believe. So that's going to be a foul ball.
Yeah, I was going to say it felt like the umpire comes out, and I think that's right. I hope it didn't hit his foot, because then it'd be out, wouldn't it?
Oh, maybe. Maybe it sure did. I thought it hit the bat. They're going to
It kind of felt like it hit his foot. If it is, I mean, he was out anyway, so it might help the Panthers there, because now you got the runner on second.
Is that Pierce Adkins getting ready to step in?
Is that Pierce on? Yeah, it might be Pierce on the on-deck circle. Now they're going to bring Gatlin back.
Yes.
So all kind of things going on.
And Landon's going back to first, because I believe that was a foul.
Yeah.
I think it hit the bat.
Maybe that's what happened.
So that'll be 1-2 now on the count.
Good job by the umpire cleaning off the plate there.
Absolutely.
Give us a nice view of that home plate. And here we go. All right, so 1 ball, 2 strikes to Stanton. He tried to lay down that bunt. I imagine he'll be swinging with 2 strikes. Outside, stays a little bit outside. I agree with that call, but, man, that'd be hard to take.
Yes,
that's a good eye right there for Stanton. It evens the count at 2-2. Now Schoolcraft looking. Here's the pitch. Stays high again. Ball 3. So now you're in a really good spot here if you're Clay County. And that has to be frustrating for Schoolcraft and the Red Devils, because he has pitched an excellent game as he throws over again. Gets by. Delwart not going to go anywhere because it didn't go too far. But that's the risk you run when you keep doing that over and over and over. Eventually, they're going to lose that one, and Delwart's going to be standing at second.
And now something to watch for here with the first baseman holding him on. There's a huge hole between first and second base.
Yeah, as Stanton swings through that one, and that's just strike 2 apparently.
Never mind. Well, it's 3-2 now.
I thought it was strike 3 too, so we were off a strike.
Okay.
So, okay, that's not bad. 3-2 count now. Here's the next pitch. Stays low, bounces. That's ball 4. So you've got 2 runners on now and nobody out. And let's check and see who we got coming to the plate here.
I'm telling you, I saw Pierce Adkins walking up there earlier.
That is Pierce. So he re-enters the game. So I guess the rule is you can re-enter after an injury there. And we got time, and we got a visit to the mound. We may have a pitching change here, Dill.
You might be on to something.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, while that happens, let's take a very quick break, and we will be right back right after this. Panthers cooking up something here. We got 2-1, nobody out, bottom of the 5th in a 1-1 game. We'll be right back. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast. Or dig into the Big Tater. Crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
All right, we're back here, Dill, and Schoolcraft stays in the game. Pierce comes in. He pops this one up right into center field. Both runners looking to tag. They're going to stay put, and it's a good thing they did because that was a really good throw. That
Josiah
was
Wilson out there in center field.
Yeah, man. He caught that thing and frozen rope to third. So Adkins has to take a seat. He'll be frustrated himself with that one, but you know, I don't blame him trying to do something with it. One out, so you still got a chance here. 1 out, 2 runners on. Here's Joel now stepping up. He hits this one to the right side. It's going to get through. Landon Delwood around third. He's coming home. He'll score. Panthers take the lead on the seeing eye single by Joel Elliott. How about that?
And we said it before. There was a big hole over there on that right side. Second baseman had a long way to go, and Joel poked it right over there, got the base hit, and drove in 1 run there, if I'm correct. So we're at 2-1 now. And we have runners at what, second and third?
Runners at second and third base as Elliott was able to take second base. That ball just kind of kept going and got right to the edge of the dirt and died. So Jamie Groves up at the plate already.
Good job there by both Joel and Jamie going the other way. We've said it all evening. He's trying to find that outside corner.
Yep.
And good job by both of those guys getting some RBIs and a big spot here late in the ball game.
Yep, and now here comes John Paxton, who may be coming in relief here in this ball game. He'll step into the plate, and he hits one to the right side. It's softly hit. Second baseman Carter picks it up, throws over to first, beats him by a step. That's out number 3, and so that's how the bottom of the 5th inning goes. Panthers score 2 in that inning. It's 3-1 with the lead. We'll check who's coming into the game here on the mound, but first we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Thanks for watching. This is WVRC Clay County Sports.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244 or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
We are back here at Bradley Field. Panthers with a very successful inning. Score 2 in that inning, and they take the lead 3-1. And we indeed have a new pitcher on the mound. Dill, this is John Paxton.
All right, let's see what John can do. He has, if I'm looking correct, this is going to be his first appearance of the season. So we've said it. He's a good athlete. Watching him throw down there. Let's see if he's got some a little breaking ball action there. So
John,
it'll be interesting to see what type of stuff he throws.
Well, John plays a lot of travel ball, and I think when you do that, I'm sure there's people out there watching that know a little bit more about those travel teams, but usually those are teams that are stacked with pretty good players. And if John's pitching, I'm sure he's pitched to a lot of good batters. You play travel ball in the summer after the season's over, and you just play baseball day after day after day. And when you do that, you get better. And so I imagine he probably sees probably a lot of times a lot better lineups than you're going to see, playing in the LKC.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. Well, it looks like, Al, I'm not 100% correct, or not 100% if I am correct, but it looks like Luke Stewart's just going to move over to first. That's where John came in to play. So they're just going to swap spots here. And who do we have here for Calhoun County? They will have Josiah Wilson, Ruger Carter, and Garrett Carpenter here. If I have it right, this might be a righty?
And there's another pitch on that outside corner for a strike. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we also have somebody out in right field that has entered the game too.
Number 1.
Here's the next pitch. A breaking ball in there for a strike. How about that curveball?
That was a nice pitch, John. That is number 15 out in right field, Al.
That's Colin. So
Colin moved from second to
right field. And Joel is now – we'll have to reset this thing because it looks like Pierce is catching. Pierce went back to catcher.
Okay.
All right, so you've got Paxton on the mound, Adkins catching as that pitch is in the dirt. You've got Luke Stewart at first, Joel Elliott at second, Landon Delward at short, Cooper at third. Right field is Colin Elliott. Center is Gatlin. No change there as that pitch stays up.
Hit him.
And it hit him. That's a tough one. And in left field is Eli Matheny is still over there. So the more people we kept looking at, the more we realized, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Everybody has changed. I'm assuming that's Pierce behind the plate. It looks like
I think
Pierce.
You're right. Late innings in a high school baseball game, lots of changes are going to happen here. So we'll try to keep on top of it the best we can. That's going to put a runner on first base for let's see. Actually, was that? Yeah, that was Josiah Wilson.
That was Josiah Wilson. We got Ruger Carter, who has a hit on the evening as well. So Panthers need to take care of business here as Paxton now throws that one right in there. Carter pops it up. Good play. Got a chance to make it here. Elliott comes in, makes the catch for out number 1, and that's what you like there. Man, Paxton looks comfortable from that mound, doesn't he?
Absolutely, he does, and you like to see that. I'm guessing if he hasn't pitched yet this year, that's going to be his first out as a high school pitcher.
Congratulations, John. Good job. We'll hope to see many, many more of those. Now you got Garrett Carpenter, the third baseman, and he just looks like he can hammer a ball.
I agree with you.
I don't like there being a runner on with him at the plate, but Paxton's got the stuff to take care of things here. Here is Paxton. Now he pitches from the stretch. That pitch in there for a strike, and that ball got some speed on it.
And a little movement there at the end as well.
So John doing a really good job out here on the mound as a freshman in a varsity baseball game. That is tough.
In a close
tough.
varsity baseball game.
Yeah. He throws over to first base. Not in time. Stewart over there to make the tag.
This is a fairly high-stress situation here with a 2-run lead, top of the 6th, only 2 innings left here. As high school only goes 7 innings.
Do you get a save in this situation?
If he goes both of the 6th and the 7th, absolutely he would.
Here's the next pitch. Good pitch. It's fouled off to the right side. Carpenter not really able to do much with it.
Oh,
watch out over there, little man.
Almost got him, I think.
Yeah. And they'll make the play over there.
You got him right where you want him here. 0-2, Al. You look for that outside corner again. Do you maybe come up and in, try to get a swing and a miss? We haven't seen enough of John to really know what he likes to throw in there.
I'm looking for that big hook.
All right.
That breaking ball right here. We'll see if that's what he throws here. Don't hit him.
Right.
I don't know. Coach may not call that pitch because he hit him last time. He's going to throw over to first again. And back in time easily is
Josiah
Wilson. Yeah, so he got lost in that lineup for a moment. Those little kids over there, they're dreaming of a foul ball over there and getting hit to them.
Absolutely.
Make your evening. All right, another throw over in there safely. I don't think Wilson's looking to go anywhere.
I think you're right.
And I've been down there in that dugout, and I know what Coach K's thinking. Just throw it to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Here is Paxton now. He takes the sign, and here's the pitch. That ball stays a little high. It's a high fastball. 1-2 the count now as Carpenter looking to bring Calhoun back into this ball game here. Paxton looking to get another quick out here, maybe roll him up for a double play.
Absolutely.
Here's the next one. Outside corner doesn't get the call. And that outside corner kind of has not been there in the last inning or so for either pitcher. So it's 2-2 now. Carpenter works it back even. John looks in. Paxton takes the sign. The kick and the pitch. Hit ball hammered into left field. Nice play by Eli Matheny. Rolls over, makes it look easy, no problemo. And now there are 2 out in the inning. Boy, that pitch was hit hard, pulled the other way.
Well, he smoked that thing out right to where Matheny was standing.
It's a good thing.
It is a very good thing, and that is the second out of the inning. This is a big at bat right here for Cooper Morris.
All right, Morris.
He drew a base on balls last inning, had a strikeout his first at bat.
So now with 2 outs and a runner on first, Morris looking to advance that runner, maybe get some action going here. Here's Paxton now, swing and a miss. Nice pitch right on that outside corner for a strike. 0-1 to Morris. And the defense behind the Clay County pitching has been really good this evening. We haven't had any errors. Everything's been scooped up nicely as that pitch. Whew, boy. I'm going to tell you, Coach K has to be, and probably JD down there has to be really pleased. I know he coaches a lot of the pitching. Has to be really pleased with that location right there and some of the arms he's got in that bullpen. That one stays outside. I like the idea there. Maybe get him looking, get him chasing. And Morris, a big, tall kid, I imagine he can reach out there and slap that thing on the outside corner here. We'll see what Paxton goes for here. Does he just go fastball and try to get one over? Nope. Curveball stays up, didn't quite break. And so now it's 2-2, and you don't want to flirt with a walk here and put a guy in scoring position for nothing. You want to try to, you got a runner on first, you're okay there, not necessarily, but you put 2 on, you put that tying run on the bases, and then you start to worry a little more here as that pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. That is how the inning ends. You're going to see it right here. Paxton dealing. Nice pitch. Nothing doing, and that is how the top of the 6th inning goes. It's 3-1. Clay County leads, and they're coming up to bat. We'll be right back. This is WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
We are back here for the bottom of the 6th, deal, and we didn't really get to close the book on Luke Stewart. What does his final line say?
I have him at 4 innings pitched. Let me count them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts maybe.
I think that's about right.
6 strikeouts, just a couple of hits. And he pitched really well all evening. You said it, the defense behind him worked really well, and he's going to come up to bat here. He is 1 for 2 this evening with a single and a strikeout.
And he takes that first pitch in there for a strike. What a good pitch. Schoolcraft back on the mound here, and he's right back at it working quick as that one fouled off the handle of the bat there, and it's 0-2 now. And so, man, he just works so quick. He's waiting on that batter, and as soon as that batter steps in, he deals. That breaking ball stays outside and up just a little bit, 1-2. And if you're in that batter's box, you better be ready. That one hit weakly right back up the middle. Shortstop comes over, throws it up and away, and Stewart's going to be safe. And you got to be super careful. Something I'll add to our viewers out there, and if you're a baseball fan, you know this. When you run by that base, you're safe. But if you turn, even after you're 4 or 5 steps past the base, you turn like you're going to go to second but stop, then they can tag the base and you're out.
Absolutely.
So that is, I thought for a moment that was what was going to happen, and now we got a bunt try here by
Cooper.
Is that Cooper?
I believe that's Cooper, unless we got a switch.
No, that is Cooper. I see it now. So Cooper up there trying to bunt. And again, like you said earlier, stabbing at the ball. Don't stab at it. Let it come to you. Just catch it with the bat as Stewart slides back in safely. Just catch that thing with the bat, with the big part of the bat here, and just let it roll right out in front of you there. And you got a successful bunt. And you never know, you may get a hit out of it too. Collins stands in, he's going to square around again, now holds off, and that is a ball. So it is 1-1.
What a nice evening, Al. We haven't said much about it.
Really is.
As cold as it's been, nice warm day today. It's starting to, as I clear my throat, starting to cool down a little bit here this evening, but a nice baseball weather here.
Perfect baseball weather. There's a good bunt from Collins. Just how you draw it up. Stewart's going to be safe at first to throw. Or Stewart's going to be safe at second, I should say. The throw to first in time. Collins is out, but that is a successful sacrifice bunt. And now we've got, with one out, a runner at second base, and you're going to bring up to the plate Colin Elliott.
You got to think Coach is trying to play a little bit of small ball here, try to get maybe that one more run here. You'd love to get one more here going into that last inning there in the seventh, and you feel much better with a 4-1 lead than a 3-1 lead. And you know John Paxton would love to have that add-on run.
Yes, Colin Elliott stepping in here. Stewart off of second base, swing and miss as he is unable to make contact with that pitch, and it is 0-1. Stewart again on your screen there, leading off second base. Here's the pitch, a little quick pitch there.
I don't think Colin was ready for that one.
Yeah,
but Chase has been, Schoolcraft's been doing that all game. You got to be ready for it.
You better be ready, and he's in the box, but looking over at Coach K, and now we got. Show that, Jeremy. We got the dog back on the field.
He just wants to play.
Yeah, they're got to close the gate.
He just wants to play.
Oh, my. All right. So.
Oh, here's the other one coming towards us.
Yeah, over here. He's getting out of the way of everything. All right. So here is Colin now. That pitch stays high for a ball, 1-2. And so he'll stand in now, but he looks over at Coach. You can't stand in the box and look over at the coach unless you're going to call time.
Right.
You better be ready as soon as you step in. Now, swung on, fouled off the plate as he is right here between us. Jeremy, can you get this dog over here?
Look here. Hey.
There he is.
Back up here. Look up there at the camera.
There he is.
Hey, buddy.
All right. We get a live shot at me and Do out here in the outfield.
We're having fun.
Yep.
I hope the count's right because I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention when this puppy came over to me. All right, 1-2 I think is what we got.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Colin. Big hit here.
Here's the pitch from Schoolcraft. Swing and miss. Boy, that was a tough pitch. Colin unable to catch up with it, and that is out number 2.
That'll bring Landon Delwart to the plate. He had a single his last at bat, I believe. So if he can get another one of those, drive in that run, again, you'd love to have that insurance run going into the top of the 7th.
All right, so 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a miss from Delwart there. It's strike number 1. Panthers 3 runs on 5 hits, and we don't have any errors that I remember. Calhoun a run on 2 hits, and they do have 2 errors in the game. And here is Delwart now as Schoolcraft will chase Stewart back to the bag here. Again, 2 outs in the inning. That's correct.
Two outs.
Here's a swing and fouled off to the left side. Delwart straighten that one out, and you got a shot here. Delwart has some speed.
Boy, Schoolcraft has you right where he wants you with that bag of tricks. He can just throw a whole bunch of anything up there right now. A looper in for a curveball. Found that outside corner with a 2-seam fastball. You just don't know what you're going to get. That's so tough here for Delwart when Schoolcraft can throw the kitchen sink at you.
The hitters a lot of times don't like to do this, but you choke up and you just try to make contact and put something in play here and then let things happen as they may. This one stays way up high over the head of Landon, and that will be 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And we're back at it. Here is Delwart now, stays outside again, so 2-2 the count as Landon staying right there, trying to stay in this thing.
All right, watch that outside corner again, and he goes inside with a fastball up high, and Landon swings right through it. Man, you'd like to drive that insurance run in, but you have a chance here. Probably John Paxton coming out, wouldn't you say?
I think so.
Get that save.
All right, so we will go to the top top of the 7th, right?
It will be the top of the 7th.
Yeah, so we need 3 outs for the win. We'll see if we can't get it. Here comes John back to the mound. We'll take a very quick break, and when we come back, we'll have it all here for you. Thanks for watching. This is WVRC Clay County Sports.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components, Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
A well-run retirement plan can attract and retain valuable employees, whether your organization has 2 or 2,000. People's Bank offers solutions to determine the best benefits approach that meets your business goals. People's Bank 401k solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
We're back here for the top of the 7th inning. John Paxton on the mound trying to close things out for the Panthers. And up for the Red Devils, we have Charter Cottrell, Reese Schoolcraft, and Xander Quick. So you'd like a nice quick 1, 2, 3 inning there, pun intended.
I like it.
Here is Paxton now throwing into Cottrell. The kick and the pitch. Right in there for a strike. It's fouled straight back on the fence. No balls and a strike. Good start to the inning.
And you take nothing away from these guys coming to the plate, but you're happy you're down towards the bottom third of that lineup.
Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with the Chase Schoolcrafts, the Carters, and the Wilsons of the world.
Absolutely. Here's the next pitch from Paxton. It stays just a little bit low. 1-1 the count. Now for John Paxton, who has came in relief of Luke Stewart. Stewart started the game, only gave up a run, and it was an unearned run, I might add, as he pitched a really good game. That pitch fouled back again. Pitched 4 innings, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
I might have had him for 5.
Maybe.
John
Okay, yeah.
came in to pitch the 6th.
That's right. So Stewart pitched a successful 5 innings of this game and only gave up the 1 run, so pretty good outing for Luke. Here is Paxton's next pitch. It stays outside 2-2, and Paxton's been pretty successful here. You don't want to jinx him or anything, but he's had some pretty good stuff here as he tries to get the final 3 outs of the ball game. Here is the pitch, and it is fouled again, and Calhoun doing a good job. Those Calhoun hitters just staying in the ball game and making contact, making Paxton work, and at this level, if you can foul a few pitches off, what a lot of times happens is you find yourself with a walk.
Yeah.
And that usually leads to bad things. If you watch it. Oh, how about that pitch? The big hook for the strikeout. Oh, my. Boy, there is nothing you can do with that.
What a pitch. Froze him on that inside corner. Nice pitch, John.
Yes.
Big first out of the 7th inning.
My. Sorry, Mr. Cottrell, but there is nothing you're going to do with that one. Nobody blames you for not hitting that one. And now there's 1 out in the inning, and you've got Reese Schoolcraft coming up, the left-hander. He stands in and hits this one into the outfield. Nope, over at first base.
Oh, no, he dropped it.
Dropped. What happened?
It looked like maybe.
I thought it was over in the outfield. I was reading that maybe he got hurt.
He hurt his hand? I don't know if the runner ran into him. I'd like to get a replay on that, but I'm a little too late and behind it. But he threw that glove off like his hand might be hurting there, and the umpires are going to talk. Maybe some obstruction over there on the base runner. I'm not sure.
I had me completely fooled.
Yes, he is out.
Okay, because he ran right into Stewart, who had the ball in his hand and then dropped it, but because of the runner. So good call there, Dill. I was watching Gatlin over here reading the ball, and I thought it was coming to center. I lost it completely.
Well, off the bat, I thought the same thing, and I looked straight up, didn't see it. So you get your eyes back to the game, and you can see where I saw that first baseman over there kind of maneuvering around. But we are down to 2 outs here, Al. And for the last chance for the Calhoun Red Devils, I believe it's going to be Xander Quick. But before we do that, the Calhoun County coach wants a little explanation here.
Well, and you have to give way for the first baseman to make that play. I think that's the rule. And I'm sure he's arguing, well, he's just running up the baseline. But I believe you have to give him room to make that play there, or he's out, and he did interfere with the catch. And so
I'd have loved to have been able to get a replay on that one, but didn't really know what was going on over there. So
kind of hit us quick, didn't it?
Don't want to get a replay on a routine pop-out, but we'll keep that in mind for the next one. 2 down either way, unless I don't think Coach is going to change the umpire's mind here.
Yeah, it would be a very strange thing for them to change their mind after they've already made the call. So they're going to continue to argue it out here. And if nothing else, they're going to make Paxton kind of wait.
Yeah.
And you'd like to see maybe a couple warm-up pitches. He's going to walk away here. So that looked rather friendly.
I think you're right.
I think at the end they were just kind of saying, well, I hope you have a good day, sir.
That's right.
Enjoy your evening.
Absolutely.
Have a safe trip home. And
stop at Subway on the way home.
Yes. All right, who do we got here? Is this
Xander
Quick?
Yes.
The catcher Quick is right back in the plate. I think he's hitless on the evening here as he takes that first pitch for a ball.
He was hit by a pitch in the first inning, or in the second inning, and he had a fly out in the 5th inning. So he is 0 for 1.
Here comes Paxton now. He will kick and pitch. That one stays a little bit high. It's 2-0 as Paxton takes a little walk around the mound. Not a bad idea there. Kind of reset your mind frame and try to get a strike in there. And at this point, with a 2-run lead, this guy cannot hurt you. So just pump strikes in there and then let the defense take care of the rest here. Here's the next pitch. That one fouled straight back for a strike, and you like that. Now you've got Quick swing in the bat.
That was a pretty good rip right there by Quick. I think if he straightens that out, that might be straight out into center field.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, it did go straight back, so that'll just be a strike. 2-1 here. Pump another one of those in there, John.
Here comes Paxton now with the kick, and that one stays way outside. Maybe an odd release on that one. Just kind of went way out. And
well, they always say the 27th out of the ball game in an MLB game is the toughest. Maybe the 21st out of the ball game in a high school game could be the toughest. That's got to be a little mental thing here. Last out of the ball game, you're trying to get your first high school save.
Yes.
What a big moment here for John Paxton.
All right, here it comes. Here's the kick and the pitch. Stays outside, so that is ball 4. And now that's going to put Quick on the bases, and you're going to have Evan Collins coming up to the plate. I believe Collins is hitless as well.
A ground out and a backwards K. So
this is a big one here because not only is Collins the tying run, but he is also batting right in front of Chase Schoolcraft. And now Coach K is going to come out and talk to Luke about it here as I did get some messages, too, from some of our people watching, and that play, they kind of saw it the same as us, correct? If looked like the runner impeded the defender's ability to catch the ball.
Right.
We're talking about Luke over there on that second out. And so that is why he was out. So we appreciate that. All right, Coach K comes out and
I think you're telling him here, throw strikes. This is a 9-hole hitter. Not that he can't do damage. He hasn't done much damage this evening. If he beats you, let him beat you. You don't want to turn it back over to Chase Schoolcraft at the top. Probably their best ball player, and give him a chance.
You probably don't worry about that runner too much at first base here. There's a ball hit. It sneaks through the left side, and that's going to be a base hit as Matheny picks it up. Runners advance, and now you've got first and second with 2 out, and you turn that lineup over. It's Chase Schoolcraft coming to the plate. And
that was a good job by Collins there. Stepping in there, 9-hole hitter. He says, I'm not going to take too many pitches here. If I see one I like, I'm going to swing. And he put that ball into left field. And you got first and second here with Chase Schoolcraft coming to the plate. 2 outs. Big pressure situation here.
Yes, indeed. And I know what you're thinking if you're Calhoun, if that runner is safe over there.
Yeah.
You might have scored a run there as this pitch stays high. But he was out, and now you've got the tying run on first base and the go-ahead run at the plate. So Paxton just pump strikes in there. It's 1-0 here. That first pitch stayed up just a little bit for a ball. Here's the next one. Swing and miss. Nice pitch right there. Just put it right there 2 more times.
Absolutely. Did what Chase Schoolcraft's been doing all day long. Took a little bit off and had him out in front. 1-1 pitch here. Maybe look for that same one like you just said, maybe 2 more times.
Here is Paxton. He gets the sign. And he's going to throw this one in there.
Ooh,
nice curveball. Boy, nothing you can do with that curveball. And that is strike 2. And now Pierce is going to come out and talk to John for just a minute, kind of give him a little thumbs up and say, you got this, buddy.
Well,
maybe
I think
communication.
On that pitch, Chase Schoolcraft gave up on that one early because that thing looped in there from probably 8 or 9 feet in the air right back into the strike zone. You got a 2-strike count here. Look for that outside corner and try to end this thing with this pitch.
Here we go. Paxton looks, takes the sign, looking to close this thing out. Now he's got the runner picked off, and he's going to pick him off for the game. How about that? What a way to end it. Read it right. I imagine that call came from the dugout as, boy, that's a tough one. And indeed, it is, as we're going to get a nice shot of the Panthers. That call, I've seen that before. They call that one from the dugout, and it's a called throw over, and it had him absolutely caught. No chance. Panthers end it on the pickoff at second base. How about that, Dill? What a way to end it. The Panthers win it 3-1. How about we take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have your Clay County Sports or Clay County Schools Player of the Game. We'll be right back right after this.
At Clay County High School, we prepare students for every path, college, careers, athletics, and service to our country. For those pursuing higher education, our robust academics and supportive teachers ensure students are ready for the next level. Our athletic programs not only build teamwork and discipline, they open doors to college scholarships, giving students the chance to compete at the next level. Our vocational school provides real-world training across a wide range of trades and career fields, from EMT and health sciences to the next generation of welders and chefs, from future electricians and linemen to students pursuing carpentry, construction, farming, and agriculture. At Clay County High School, students have the opportunity to choose a track that prepares them to step directly into the workforce after graduation. And for those considering the military, we provide opportunities to explore service and leadership, helping students decide if it's the right path for them. No matter the direction, Clay County High School is committed to guiding every student to success.
We are back here at Maysville Park. Panthers win it 3-1. Get the final out on the pickoff at second base. What a way to end it, Dill. Give us a rundown here. What does some of the stat lines say?
Well, let's go with the pitching. Luke Stewart pitched 5 innings. I have him down for about 7 strikeouts, I believe. Just the 2 hits. Pitched really well this evening. Worked his way out of some early messes there. Excellent job by Luke Stewart. And then John Paxton coming in for the 2-inning save. Pitched really well. He had 1-2, just a couple of strikeouts. Not a lot of hard-hit balls off of him, though. That's what you like to see. John pitched well this evening. So, offensively, the RBIs came from Pierce Adkins. He was 1 for 3 with a single, a stolen base, and an RBI. Joel Elliott was 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. And then Jamie Gross was 0 for 3, but had an RBI there. So that's your offense. You love the pitching you had. You only give up 3 hits. I liked what I saw there, and I think we'll be back here tomorrow evening.
Yes, Ravenswood Red Devils will be here tomorrow evening for another ball game, so we'll be ready for that deal. How about, I think we're both in agreement here, our Clay County Schools Players of the Game goes to the pitchers tonight. We got Luke Stewart, 5 strong innings of starting pitching, and then the save from John Paxton. Both those guys pitched really well, so we'll give those two your Clay County Schools Player of the Game award. And, boy, that was fun.
Absolutely. 100% agree with those pitchers being the Clay County Schools Player of the Game. You feel good off of a loss last night against the tough Buffalo squad. You come in here tonight at home. You get a nice win. Let's come back tomorrow and get another one out.
I like it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Again, we'll be right here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, first pitch as the Red Devils come to town. And it doesn't get any easier. The Panthers will face a good Ravenswood team. They're always pretty good in about anything that they do, so I'm sure it'll be a tough one. We'll have all the action right here for you on WVRC Clay County Sports. Thanks, everyone. Thanks to our sponsors. We hope we did the game service night. Hopefully you were able to watch and enjoy a little bit of baseball as the Panthers clap it up. And I think you're getting a game ball there to Luke Stewart.
Absolutely.
That is can't blame him there. The defense played well. Offense, timely hitting, put the ball in play when they needed to. I'm sure that's something those coaches are happy about. And all in all, we get the win. How about it? Thanks, folks. Again, we appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow night. For Alan Tanner and Dylan Vaughn, this is a production of WVRC Clay County Sports. Any last words?
What a game. Thank you, Jeremy, for running that camera well this evening, and maybe give an honorary player of the game to the two dogs that came out to watch the game this
I think
evening.
those really the dogs really turned the tide in this ball game. For sure. All right, folks. Thanks, everyone. Good night. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.